Jurors in the Ed Burke trial are hearing final presentations before they decide the fate of the former alderman. Burke and his two co-defendants have rested their cases, and the prosecution is now delivering its closing argument. WGN's Mike Lowe has more from the Dirksen Federal Building.
An open hand before the closing argument. It was a show of support from one Irish Catholic political family to another. Chris Kennedy, the son of RFK, exchanged a handshake and pleasantries with Ed Burke. Then Judge Kendall asked for verbal acknowledgement from Burke that he would not take the witness stand. And for the first time in weeks, he spoke in open court, saying, quote, "Yes, Your Honor, I have talked to my attorneys, and I've declined to testify." Then prosecutors began their closing arguments to a jury of 9 women and 3 men, who have listened to the testimony of more than 35 witnesses, reviewed hundreds of documents, and viewed dozens of secret recordings.
You're not going to get in any trouble, and I'm certainly not going to get in any trouble.
Burke, the longest-serving member of the Chicago City Council, is charged with 14 counts of racketeering, bribery, and extortion. Assistant U.S. Attorney Diane MacArthur reviewed 4 alleged schemes in which Burke is accused of using his public office to enrich his private business and to gain personal favors. She stated it in no uncertain terms. Quote, "Edward Burke used his public authority, his power, to punish and to extort. Edward Burke used his power to get what he wanted for himself." In each of these segments, Mr. Burke was motivated by greed. Those schemes involved the Field Museum, a Burger King franchise, the Old Main Post Office, and a Binny's Beverage Depot in Portage Park. Racketeering is a serious charge, usually leveled against gangs and mobsters to show a pattern of unlawful activity. MacArthur said, quote, "Edward Burke was a powerful and corrupt politician. This was his racket, his pattern of racketeering activity." She said Burke flipped our system from right to wrong, from above board to thoroughly corrupt. Former alderman turned government mole Danny Solis made headlines after a blockbuster day of testimony, and both the prosecution and defense rested today. Last night, Burke's defense lawyers filed a motion for acquittal, arguing the evidence is insufficient to sustain a conviction in the Field Museum matter. Judge Virginia Kendall did not rule on the motion, but said she'd let the jury decide. MacArthur told the juries to consider all of the evidence they've seen over the last several weeks, saying, quote, "Standing at the center of the steady drumbeat of unlawful activity is this man, Edward Burke." Burke and his 2 co-defendants have pleaded not guilty. Burke's defense team will begin its closing argument once the prosecution wraps up sometime likely on Thursday. Reporting at the Dirksen Federal Building, Mike Lowe, WGN News.